Hello YouTube, welcome back to Old Guy Plays 1969 for some more Cities Skylines number uno. Today is episode 18 and today let's pop on into our city and see where we're at. Hopefully have no more problems with OBS Studios screwing up on us because I now have a Stream Deck. So everything's push button, no more using the keyboard for shifting and all that good stuff. Okay, so over here we just put in a brand new baseball park. What I want to focus on this episode, we're going to build some more in the oil industry over here, get that raised up a little bit more. Looks like we do have an issue with that cemetery. I think that's just letting me know that that building is empty now. Is it? Yeah, finish emptying. Let's take it off of emptying so we can fill it back up. Let's us also go to death care some more. Do you really care about death? Okay, we got one over there and one over there. How full are you? Oh, you're good. And where was the other one? The other one's over here somewhere. Oh, yeah, that one's filling up quite much. So let's start emptying that one. And I think we did have a... Do we have a Cremo over here? Yeah, it's way up here. Yeah, because there was no way I could squeeze one in down there. Okay, so that takes care of that issue. What is this? Toy factory. This is the cemetery that we're emptying network. Okay, we know all about this. Okay, so no issues. Given that, we have close to 2 mil, so we get lots. Our needs are being met fine. We're doing okay there. What we also do want to focus on is getting this highway going up and around this curvature to connect with this again, just so people got more options. I don't think I'm in a position to buy a tile yet. No. So, you know, we also were hoping that we could build a nice little train hub, a metro going over. So that's something else maybe I'm thinking I'd like to look at here in this episode is our metro. So we got pretty good bus coverage everywhere except for in our industrial park. We don't really have a route that does the industrial park over here. Yeah, we do have the metro in there, but I think we should have a bus line that goes around here. Probably important that we do that. So here's what I'm going to propose. Bring this bus line over here. Come up the street. And then we'll get into here. Don't want to stop that bus there because it'll you screw up on the intersection. Into here. Stop there. There. This corner. Just close to the little highway connection. There, and then complete the line. Okay, let's have a look at our bus lines now because I need to color that guy. So this is bus line 5. This one we're going to call this this will be what? Industry bus number, call it the 15. And then we'll change the color of this bus to yellow. We don't have any yellow buses. There we go. Yellow bus color. And what type of bus we got? So I don't think we can really change it. Nope, we are good. All right, so let's have a look at the line. 4 buses on this might be too much. 2 buses should be fine. There we go. Enjoy your new bus route, people. Okay, let's take this off of pause. Get it cooking along. I do want to have a look at our traffic situation, see if we got any problems there. I don't think we do. Now it's telling me my flow is at 75, and it's mainly this back little highway here. And the reason why that highway is so busy is there's no other way for the main traffic on the main highway to get into this section of the city or this one. So because we know that highway system, this small one here, was okay to kind of feed this side, but this side of the city is a little bit bigger. It has more high rises over there, so I think what we may want to do we want to extend this main line here. I think we do. Extend that main line there, bring it out, curve it up as we bring the highway this way. All right, so let's put some highway in. Gotta get on to the highway. Yeah, no, terrible. Don't quit your day job. Get the picket tool. Curvature. Yeah, I just was not happy with the way that kind of looked. This is kind of wonky, isn't it? Fix you guys up. Gotta love that Move It mod. I gotta tell you, it's a pretty awesome tool. Yeah, let's give that a little touch. Yeah, we want to go back to our avenue. I should just use the picket tool so that we get the same road. Where are you, road? This road. Okay, this one's got tram lines on it. Now, are we gonna create another tram route in here? I'm thinking, sure, why not? We have one that goes down here and then maybe loops around. I don't see anything wrong with that. We do got something built right here. What is that built? Okay, that's just a circle K. I can probably demolish that or relocate it. move it over here for now. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Extend our avenue down. Oh, we got our day-night cycle going. I always forget to turn that off. I don't like building in the night. Only because it's too hard to see. And it's hard for you, the viewer, as well, to see what's going on. All right, so we're gonna extend this avenue that way. I think we're gonna need another branch off of the highway here too, I think. Not sure which one of these I'd like to use. I think it's just this basic one here. All right, we'll shut off our road, get our bulldozer. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Nope. Road tool. Straight. Boom. Oh, that is terrible looking there. Maybe we can use move it to pull this a little bit. Put an intersection in there. Kind of did. In here. That crosswalk. Don't want that on there right now. The traffic lights off of there for now. Forever. Okay. So this will now provide another way for our people to get to the main highway. Hopefully it'll start to use that. guess we'll have to come back to that in a little while to see if that will relieve some of the pressure off of this small highway here. Because again, instead of all the major trucks having to come from here and go down, they can now, go up the highway this way. They can't get back up going the other way. They got to come down here and come up to get out this way, which is fine. We'll eventually figure this all out, but for now, we gotta kind of lay the infrastructure, get it down, and we can do the nice little cleanup and stuff to it a little bit later. So, man, for residential, I think we could get away with putting a little bit more of that in here, maybe. I'm gonna throw some high rises here. Along that road. Right, so another thing I wanted to focus on this episode as well is we wanted to put in a nice park area, something that we really do not have yet, a nice park. And I think our park area should run along Pine Street, Pine Heights here, and around our baseball park. We got a nice start to this right now. We got a nice road coming off of here. Maybe if we extend that out, academic year, it looks like we lost some students going to our school. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to build this up much more until we can rezone some of this stuff. Let's see. I mean, at least the campus is, it's viable. Like, it makes money. Visiting scholars. Let's do that one. Let's do a hospitality grant. Let's also hire some more staff and just see what that does to it. I mean, I can afford it. I'm making tons. We're doing good. Okay, back to what we were focused on. So over here, Pine Street. Yeah, I'm thinking bring it along and connect it here. I think I should change this road though into a bus road. Buses. And this road's a what? This is that's a 4-lane one. Four-lane with buses. Crap. Didn't mean to change that one. I'll have to change it back. Yeah. Grade that. Change that one back. Okay, and then we want to put a bus route around here. Yeah, gotta have a bus route around our park. Great new line. Up to here, here. Okay, we need to rename this one. This one will be park number 100. Change the color of this bus to what? Yes, kind of greenish color. That works. Let's also limit that to 2 buses for now. There we go. So we got the right road in there. We have our infrastructure. Sorry if that created a pop on the mic. I do want to flip over and check OBS Studios. Yeah, it looks like we're still fine, so that's good. Yeah, I like this new stream deck. So far, you know, doing bus routes is always when I had the problem with the video flipping over. And it seems to be working fine. So that's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Park. Yes, we want to make a park. So we need to designate this area as a park. So let's do that now. Pedestrian area. Part of me is thinking draw a little bit of pedestrian in here so I can put some of those pedestrian assets right along here, pedestrian road right along here. Do that. And then where's the one for the park? That's campus, airport. Paint park here. There we go. Now we're talking. Guess what I had for an idea there isn't quite working. Um, Can't see that being a problem, but if it does become a problem, I guess I'll have to deal with it then. Okay, let's go into our parks and plazas. And our specific one for a city park. Park main gate. We want to put the park main gate, I think. I'll put it right along here. Okay, and then we want our small park gates on the other spots. Park side gate. I don't know if we're able to quite see my vision on this, but we'll need that one. We need our regular tree one. Flower tree, and we need our line tool. This looks good. I am worried though that I'm gonna end up having too many crosses over here. Yeah. So no crossing there. No crossing there. So you got to cross over here or over here. That should help a little, I guess. All right. Park path. should take these grids off, because that's possibly is what's causing the issue here. Overzealous there, I think. Straight. I get some different curves and stuff in our park. I want everything to be uniform and straight, you know. Hey, what park do you know that's, you know, like that? And it's sharp. It's kind of lining up with all of our exits. I think it is. I do think I need to put one in here. Come on, dude. It's this one. Fix this up. There we go. Okay. Got some plaza areas in here. Alright, so we can put a Restroom. Info booth. Don't really see, you know, kind of anything else we can put down at the moment. Put those little small assets down. Park fencing. All right. This is to keep all the riffraff up. Yeah. Not really. I mean, we, you know, for the smart citizens, there is one freeway into our park. I guess they will have to figure that out on their own. There's a free section to the park. This should look pretty good, I think, anyway. Nice big huge park for our citizens. Might even call this one a central park or a centralized park or something. Once we finish getting all of our fencing built in. Yeah, it looks good. Okay, so, well, we're gonna call this Park Hill. We are gonna call this, let's call this Senior just feel like there's something missing there. Price $12. We're making money, but we're not making much. But just enough to cover the costs. Call it Park Hill. Senior. Senior Park, Maine, I guess. I don't know. Okay, we gotta get some power and water extended over here. I think what we're going to do is put some high rises in over here. I was going to make this area here a park as well, but now thinking on it, I'm just going to go against that. Put a little commercial spot in there. Here and here as well. Let's do offices along here. Offices along here. Here. This should help dampen the sound for some of these residents. Water pipes. Okay, so water pipes. I don't think with this city we were going for 100% accuracy anyway, were we not? Oh, it's so terrible looking. Serves the purpose anyway. Okay, and then we have an issue with power over here. Maybe we could build a little commercial along here. Just throw a power line in there for now until that section of the city gets built out more. There we go. We got a nice main park in there. Gonna change the name of this as well. Gonna change this to Park Heights, because it just makes more sense since we get the park right there. Just call that Park Heights. Parquet. Yeah. So this is looking really good. It's coming along. And that would be my recommendation to you, person that, ooh, major fires over here in this section. Yeah, part of me kind of also would like to build a helicopter depot, because it must be hard for the firemen to get into this section because of the fact that there's not really roads along there. I mean, several times that, I mean, we do got a fire station there. Maybe we should replace that fire station with a helicopter depot. The only problem is the helicopter depot wouldn't be anywhere near water. Well, I suppose there's water here and here. Could get it here, I guess. Yeah. I'm sorry, but I think we are going to demolish this. How do we get that zoned? Yeah, that's right by the residence. I don't think I'd like us too much if I put that helicopter pad right there. Can't keep having that happen. It's our police station. What if... Okay, I got a crazy idea. Just bend this road out here a little bit. Our grid's back on. Let's extend that out. Let's make sure the water is going out to this road. And then let's go ahead and fire station, and let's put one of those helicopter depots in over here. It is close to this water. Hopefully that'll mean we're gonna stop having freaking fires in Florence Square, and I don't know. I think the city needs to change the name of this now, since we've had 3 fires over here, and I think the most appropriate name for this would be Fire Sale Square, because we seem to have nothing but fires over here. So okay, a little bit of a power problem getting to that building. No problem, we'll fix that right away. There, good people. There we go. And there you have it, Senior Citizen City coming right along. We're doing really good. Oh, look at that, our park upgraded, so now we can do piers, but unfortunately, and a chessboard. Unfortunately, this isn't near any water, but we will put in the chessboard for sure, because that helps with beautification. So chessboard, should have one of those there. In each section of the city there. You know, I don't like the way that this is kind of over here. There. That looks better. Should extend all the way out to the street. And people are liking it. There's, you know, lots of upgrading going on, which is good. Just something we want to see, you know. Still got a medium demand for commercial, which is fine, but we got lots of building space. We've kind of put commercial over here, so I mean we can keep giving them more of the commercial. Let's throw in this. Let's make this whole strip low end. No, I can't. I got access to all this stuff. I want to scatter some stuff in. You know, things are coming right along. Now, let's have a look at that metro again. So what's this? This is a trolley bus. We don't have any of those. You have tram, metro. Have a look at the metro lines. Wow. A lot of people using these lines. We're not completely filling the transit of the pardon me, the actual metro train, which I guess ain't bad. I want to have a look at where those are going again. And the main reason why I want to have a look at the main track is because I do have this crazy idea to have a metro run above ground and parallel with one of our main roads. You know, this makes for a good candidate right here. We could basically raise this one here above ground, have it connect into a line that runs this way, going all the way down. A nice long metro line along this whole highway. Elevated metro station, yeah. Elevated metro station with shops. How do we got things zoned? Yeah, see, that's perfect because we have shops here. I think that would be a good one to put in. We do have a little bit of land right here that we haven't designated as anything. Trying to look now and see how that asset goes. Building must be placed along our roadside. Alright, so it could go along that road. But that's, yeah, that's the main one into the town, right? The main ones? No, yeah, it is. That's one of the main roads. We can't have that getting congested with people. Not only that, that was also where we wanted to do more with the school. I do want to put that in here somewhere, though. I think that it'll work good. You know, rethinking things. I think what I should do is, this was suffice for a little bit. I think we should shut this campus down over here. Shut this campus down over here. Get a bigger piece of land and rebuild the campus somewhere else where it's got room, like the park and like the industry zones that we did. We gave them room to expand. So I think that's what we should do. It would be a lot easier, I think, to do that in the long run than it would be to try to make things fit in here to get the campus going. So what the city has decided to do, they've passed the bill, and we are going to put our topside metro station here. We're going to start by building that first. We're not going to build any lines or anything to it yet because it has to be done in process. Can't upset the apple cart, as they say. You want to be able to give people a chance to adjust. So they've already had to adjust once before with this being moved, so but we're moving it again. It's going down here. This is an elementary school. We want to this over here. Oh, are we getting upgraded? No, we're not. Okay. Game seemed like it paused there for a second. Let's take that path out in this street. Metro. That's the thing. I want it right there with the shops. Now, kind of goes straight through, doesn't it? Part of me don't want pedestrians connecting to that part of the street. What if we put it over here? Yes. Turn this all back on so I don't forget. Good. Okay, all right, so we got that part done. Oh yeah, this looks good. See, this is our Grand Central Station. Metro. going to build a little bit of the track each way. That department store ain't going to like us too much, but sorry, fellas. It is in the name of progress. Maybe that'll turn into a gas station if I put a little 2-block in there. Okay. Now I know that's going to be broken for a bit, but I think that's going to eventually look good. Because if we go to our metro, yeah, see, we can connect, we can bring this one up, we can connect it here. Or actually, no, take this line and extend it down this way, underground, to more stops down this way. This line here. Yeah. This is going to be good because I'm going to put a place where the metro can go either side. Parallel. I'm not going to keep that asset. I just want to see what it looks like. Oh, it puts it above ground, but there's 2 parallel tracks there. Okay. Alright, just wanted to see what it looked like. Alright, so we're going to put those in. So this is all for future building. So, you know, things are coming along. Alright, we got a problem over here with death care, and that's, I think it's because we got this on the empty. What are we down to? Oh, we're getting there. I would like to put a crematorium in here now I'm looking at it. It might be a good spot for one. Sugar shack. And I, as Biffa would say, get away with extending this road out just a little wee bit here. Oh, look at that. Get that in there. Nice. That's, now these guys here probably take their dead from here over to here instead of up to this facility because it's closer. Should also help with picking up the dead here pretty quick. Oh, I got an issue with water somewhere. I didn't realize that. Oh yeah, it's a metro station. No worries, as they say. We'll run some water pipes down. Yeah, this area in here, I think, yeah, it should be more designated as City Hall area, because that's where we built City Hall coming in. These buildings, these are just insurance buildings. So that, yeah, that's office. I think we can designate more office along here, actually. All right, so we'll let them build office along there, and then we can throw some high rise in here for now. And yeah, I'm gonna put some high rise in here too, I think. In over here. It's always a balancing act with everything. Well, I really hope that you're enjoying my creation of Senior Citizen City, keeping with our old theme of everything. I hope you're enjoying what I'm doing here with City Skylines. I know I'm getting lots of people watching it, but nobody's clicking the subscribe button or hitting the little thumbs up or adding an emoji or a comment or something. If you don't feel like subscribing, I get it. If you're anything like me, you got a row on the side of your YouTube page a mile long, so I get that. But if you don't want to do that, just click the little thumb with the thumb up. That would still help the algorithm. It'll help my channel. If you are watching and enjoying the series, make sure you do that. Make sure you like the video at least. And we'll see you in the next one, where we will continue to flush out our park here in Senior Citizen City. Hopefully, eventually, we'll be able to buy these tiles up here because I want to do some cool crap with the waterfront. Also, want to start scaling back the industrial area in here. And rebuilding it over here, because this is kind of where we have designated it to be in the future. Over here, it's too close to everything. We'd like to rezone this into a nice residential area eventually. Anyway, this is Old Guy Plays 1969. Until the next time, thank you. Bye-bye.